Teen Titans Go! I'd open with a more informative introduction, but I know very little about this series. I've never watched it myself. All I know is that it's a comedic spin-off of the original Teen Titans show, it's had a rather successful run on Cartoon Network, and it gets a lot of hate. So, my curiosity brings me to this summer's theatrical adaptation of the series, Teen Titans Go to the Movies. The film follows the titular Titans as they set out to become stars in their own superhero movie, wanting to prove that they're real heroes. Along the way they cross paths with Slade, a madman hell-bent on world domination. How do our miniature heroes fare on the big screen? Let's find out. First and foremost, this film has a quirky and parodical sense of humor. Some scenes are funny in just how bizarre they are. I can't say I expected to see a DC parody of The Lion King's opening, complete with Disney-esque animation, or the Titans riding time-traveling big-wheelers while Take On Me plays. Others are well-timed gags that play on moments meant to be dramatic.
Oh, that's hot. Burn my little fingies.
Oh, but one of my favorite jokes is this. The Titans mess up the space-time continuum by undoing every superhero's origins. So to set things right, they go back in time to correct their mistake. This includes pushing Bruce Wayne's parents into an alley and Robin giving a huge smile and thumbs up as they're shot dead. That is much darker than I expected this film to get, and I'm pleased that it ended up working. Without the right setup, this whole sequence could have completely backfired and made the Titans look like terrible characters. My least favorite jokes include some of their more lowbrow humor. Don't get me wrong, I'm not above poop jokes, but when a joke is essentially a 10-second long fart, it doesn't really do anything for me. Another kind of joke that kinda got on my nerves would be when Slade would try to fool the Titans with some long, awkward tangent.
Oh man, but what is that undershirt right there? Anyway, what I was saying was, and I'm serious because it doesn't look great, it's like eye-grabbing. It's like your eye goes right to it, so if I were you, I would go public like that.
They try to make it long to the point where it's funny, but it just drags. It'd work better if his dialogue got progressively more ridiculous the longer he droned on. Going into this film, I was worried that the Titans would come across as annoying. Fortunately, that wasn't the case. Sure, they're a bunch of goofy, rambunctious teenagers, but they're not simply fools. They're shown to be competent heroes right from the get-go. Plus, they're genuinely good friends to each other, and that boosts their likability. It'd be a different story if they were complete idiots who didn't even care for each other. Out of the Titans, Robin is the primary focus of the film. He's led to believe that he's a joke not worthy of the hero moniker, and that the key to his problems is getting a movie made about him. By the end, Robin learns that the key was to accept himself. He goes from whining about not having a movie to standing up and saying, "Yeah, I like fart jokes and bursting out into song. Doesn't mean I can't whip some arch-nemesis ass." It's a very simple arc and message, but hey, they did a better job of making a be-yourself movie than the Emoji Movie did. At least this one didn't dance around the message. And though it's mostly silly, the story's peppered with sweet and serious moments that pump some heart into it.
Ray, don't call me that. You saved me. Let's not make it a big deal.
One thing that surprised me most about this film was its twist. The big twist of the film is that Jade Wilson, the mogul behind all the superhero movies,
It's actually Slade, and the superhero movies are part of his plot to take over the world. Saw it coming a mile away.
Well, excuse me, Minnie Raven, you adorable little thing. But seriously, I love how they set up this twist. They made Jade a distinct, believable, and likable character, one you wouldn't expect to be a madman in disguise. Yet her whole spiel, a woman who makes movies, subtly parallels Slade's ultimate power. Mind manipulation! I mean, what is movie magic but the power of illusion? Plus, this twist is properly foreshadowed throughout the film, right from when Slade is first on screen.
The Justice League won't be coming. Because they're watching a movie, and as considerate moviegoers, I'm sure they would have turned off their mobile devices.
Lastly, let's talk a little bit about the animation. It's stylized in the same way as the show, with delightfully expressive characters and cartoony sequences. I particularly enjoyed the way the fight scenes were animated, namely the battles with Slade. They boast entertaining choreography with some humor mixed in. As someone who's never seen the show, I must say that this film was a good first impression. It's consistently funny, sports solid animation, and has some heart to it. I honestly didn't expect to get as much enjoyment out of it as I did. Good job, Titans. And that concludes this episode of Anime Ball. Thanks for watching.